She lives, she lives, I do live. At least I hope I live. I really, really hope I live. But I'm honestly not sure. Hello guys. It seems my chat isn't working, that's interesting. Anyways, the computer tour is alive! Yay, I'm alive! Yay, yay! Oh, sleep to the bee. Hello, hello, the Master Duma. She lives. Also, big shoes. Yeah, the big stumpy shoes. Hello, Banani. Hello, holy shit, I'm awake. I'm not barely awake either. I can stay up and watch her bed. Yay, yay. Hello, gamer boy. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. It's also hi, Wady. Hi, Ray. I feel so out of my element. I feel like I've been away for too long. Like I lost my streamer skills. I'm back to beginner streamer B again. But yeah, it's been a bit and just pure suffering, just pure suffering. Why can my computer never work? Why can my computer never work? But yeah, I had to take a few days off, and then I had an exam, so I couldn't do it before then. I had an exam yesterday, and then after my exam, I took my computer apart and I checked all the parts and did like a full reset on it. Not like a full reset where I delete all my stuff, but like reinstall all the drivers, reinstall the windows, like stuff like that. It should be fixed. I really hope that fixes it once and for all. I do not know for certain. I do not know for certain. I just really hope so, because the computer issues, they're starting to get to a point where it just genuinely upsets me. Like, it's not fun. It's not fun to constantly be told, oh yeah, you can't stream. Not because of anything you can do anything about, but just because your computer is broken and you don't know why. So I really hope it will be better now. Anyways, yeah, Shady Princess. I don't know, I had to stream something today. I really want to stream. And we haven't done this one in a while. So, Shady Princess, we continue. Just like I'm in your streams, I'll try to keep it up. Oh, I'm happy you came back though. Don't worry about it only being a second time. I appreciate you being here, especially after my break. I'm very happy to see people still here. Not gonna lie, I feel like it's something every single streamer gets, where it's like, if you're gone for like a little bit, it's like, oh, will people still be here? Or have they all left? Will I come back to an empty room? But luckily that doesn't seem to be the case. We pray, we do pray. We bees. Alright, I'm just gonna boot up the game. I just wanna play something. I just wanna have things be nice. I just wanna have some fun. Also, yeah, seriously, if I feel like awkward today, just know it's because I'm not in my element anymore. I forgot how to streamer. Why am I so small? Get bigger. Game capture, there we go. At least I'm prepared enough to actually have the game open. That's also rare. And also my colors are correct. I make myself black and white. I remember to do it for once. That's how you know I'm looking forward to this. We remember you. We won't forget you in a few days. I mean, I don't know. People have kind of short attention span nowadays. I would not be surprised if people are like, nope, I found a new streamer and now I'm gonna go watch them. not to be like accusatory of watching other streamers, but like I do feel like I don't know, just people move on fast nowadays. Didn't know I should mod today because it's technically the game I mod for. I don't know either. I don't know either. I just want to stream something today and I was like, yep, it's gonna be this. See, I can mod myself, you can mod, it doesn't really matter. Oh, also please ignore the title. I did not know what to call this at all, so I just called it this, and now I'm regretting my decisions. Can you play Minecraft one time, by the way? I mean, I can. Technically, I've already played Minecraft, but it was like a very specific, like, with other people, game mode, whatever. But maybe sometime. I do want to at some point. I just don't know if it will be soon. Oh. I forgot that we finished, like, a playthrough. It's Alyssa Peak. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, pwincess. Yeah, the Yep. Okay, so let's actually focus on the game. I completely forgot what we were doing last time, and I don't know. We need to get. I'm kind of blocking it. We need to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 princesses still. So do we One might resist the flame, but it's very hard to kill a god. Okay, so this is going to the god one again, the tower. This way you cut something out of you, a piece of you leaves with it. I don't know which one this is. There are other ways to die to nature than letting it swallow you whole. Oh, that's the beast, I see. I remember that's the one the one where it turns to like the jungle and you get like bored. Remember that time we got bored in this game? The unfortunate break was quite optimal time for me. I was sleeping in a tent a few days. I was so busy I couldn't touch my phone for more than a few minutes sometimes. Well, I'm glad it lined up good at least. I was already curious because of the title. You know what, that's fair. I guess it is, pulling people in. You don't need the world for your happy ending. This is an interesting one. I don't know what this one is about. There are many reasons spirits linger, the flames of passion, the flood of words left unspoken. I don't know that one either. When you've seen the worst sides of prison the world can offer, you can always choose to walk away empty-handed. For some, it's the only way to break a vicious cycle is to put your heart on the line. Okay, I don't know what all of these four last ones all are about. I don't know what this one is about. I know what this one is. This one is with the tower, and this one is with the beast. I think I can get those. So let's focus on the ones I know how to get first. Well, I mean, I don't know, but I can make a solid guess. So we're gonna start with that.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Now I remember why I'm usually small for this game. So I don't actually remember how to get to the tower. Actually, no, I do remember how to get to the tower. The tower is finding the princess and just giving up, and just having her overpower you and just giving up. I don't remember how to get the beast though. Actually, no, I do. No, I do. It's getting mod. It's the last one I did. Alright. So, thanks for telling me what to do.
Don't mention it.
To the cabin. We're gonna be a little bit pathetic. I do think I need to take the blade to the basement. Camping trip? Was it fun at least?
Revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Which one is the most putting her in charge? Not continue downstairs without saying something that's not hesitation. I guess, hey, I think I'm here to kill you. That sounds unsure, you know, a question mark at the end. That gives insecure about what we're doing here.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
What? No way! Why would you even think I'm here to kill you? That would be crazy.
That giant knife you're holding kind of gives it away, doesn't it?
Was fun, quite physically intensive, such and exhausting. Yeah, that's fair. Also hi Janice, hello. I don't know, I don't dislike camping, but like I feel like after a camping trip, I'm always more exhausted than I was before. Exactly because of what you said, like it's physically intensive and just there's so much you must do. I don't know, it's I don't hate it, but it's not my favorite form of a trip.
The blade. Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want to have a conversation at knife point? We should drop it.
Some million mosquitoes, that too. I don't like the bugs either, which is ironic because, you know. Tighten my crap.
You ignore the trembling.
Are you sure
I'm
she's not
positive.
armed? I think we have to try and fight her and then give. Question mark? So Or do I have to say I'm not done? I think just
You
say.
charge the princess, blade in hand,
I think
but
just say.
unfortunately your earlier suspicions proved correct. A blade of her own slips down her sleeve and catches you in the neck. Blood sprays from the cut, your severed carotid artery painting the princess with strokes of red. You'd better finish your task quickly before you run out of time.
Well, this was not the one I was intending to get, but this also works if we go to the beast chapter. I need that one too. Oh, I can either die or finish the job. I think if I just die here, I also go to the tower. Okay,
Are
die.
you serious?
Nah, I die.
The wound in your neck is too much for you to bear, and you collapse to the floor of the basement, rapidly bleeding out.
Next session comes the premise of a camping trip. I mean, yeah. But I still prefer, you know, not to be exhausted ever going away, but I guess it's up to your preference.
The princess stands over you with an intense curiosity as you fade away.
Like, I know some people go, like, on vacation specifically to do, like, a specific sport, like, you know, winter skiing vacations and such. I've never done one of those. I don't know if it would be for me. I just don't like it. I just don't like exercise that much in general. I am a silly homebody.
Oops.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
With the mosquitoes, Pandora's box was already opened once. Once I expect with camping as long as no bears came. Oh, not the bears. I mean, I live... To be honest, I can't even say that I've ever gone on a proper camping trip because I live in the Netherlands and our freaking wild nature is pathetic. Like, we don't even have, like, bears or, I don't know, snakes or whatever. Literally, the worst thing you could encounter is, like, I don't know, a deer. A deer or, like, I don't know, a beaver. Like, there's no danger in our nature. So it just feels like camping is not the real deal over here. It's just, you know, there's no risk involved. But I can even imagine, like, camping in a place that's like bears or mountain lions or wolves or whatever. I guess we technically have wolves, but they're really rare. Like, if you see a wolf around here, you wouldn't be like, oh, fuck a wolf. You would be like, oh my god, a wolf! That's so rare! I'm so lucky! And then you'd be afraid. But yeah. The razor! Oh, god damn it. I did wrong. Do I have a save I can load? Actually, maybe I have a save in the tower. Let me actually see. No, that's already after the tower. Is this in the tower? I don't know how to tell. Ah, but it will load me into a game I already started though. Guess I didn't do it like as the first one. Ah, fine. Fine. How do I go to main menu? I mean, I can't just... I'm a snake. Yeah, you're a snake. Didn't have that much issue with mosquitoes. There were a bunch, but I had a lot of gear on me, so my face and hands were exposed. I didn't really have a hard time avoiding them. I mean, yeah, I guess having more clothes helps, but it's been so hot lately that, I don't know. You would probably also die of heat exhaustion if you tried to actually cover up. I don't know what temperature it was over there though. We actually saw a snake. It was tiny, with the white dark little guy sitting across the road. It was kind of cute. I actually like snakes. I'm not that scared of snakes. I'm more scared of bugs. You ate it? What? Did you step on it? Alright. I'm just gonna load, and we will deal with that. Proceed to cabin.
If that...
Well, yay, we're in the temple. Yay. Okay, this time we have to actually be determined. So, we're gonna take the blade.
You take...
And... I'm gonna enter the basement. No time for hesitation. We have to be determined or else we're
Making
gonna
your way
fail.
down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond.
Gotta be determined.
The princess towers over you,
Tight my
As if
grip.
on command, the blade slips from your grasp.
No.
Oh, are you still trying to defy me? I said kneel.
Your legs
No.
buckle, and your knees hit the floor.
Oh, the fedora wearing me just can't resist. I see how it is. Next thing you know, she's gonna put me on a leash and I'm gonna start walking around on all fours. That's how those things go, right?
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk?
Last time we met, you tried to kill me, and here you are again, trying to succeed where you've already catastrophically failed.
What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death? Speak.
The best part is you can eat them. Oh, this is a reference? Yeah, I don't know the reference. That's very sad. I can never eat the snakes because I'm not an expert of snakes and I don't know which ones is poisonous. That's actually a very smart thing. If you don't know which ones are poisonous, do not eat. I mean, technically, since snakes are poisonous, not venomous, as long as you don't eat like the part of their bodies that has like the venom glands, you should be fine. However, I do not know where a snake keeps its venom glands, so I would not risk it either. Technically. They're venomous, not poisonous, no, the other way around. They're poisonous, not venomous. Wait, are they venomous, not poisonous? Oh, actually, they are venomous, not poisonous. I was wrong. My bad. They are venomous, not poisonous. Poisonous is if you eat it, you die. Venomous is if they eat you, you die. I mean, if they eat you, if they bite you, I mean. If they bite you. Nah, Shady, even a gamer can't tough it out. I don't know, maybe you're just not a real gamer. I just offered to poison like a real gamer, yeah.
The last time we met? I suppose that lends credence to our conversation in the woods. Still, whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
The real gamer has no need for their physical body. Real! That's why I'm a VTuber. I'm beyond the internet. Real bodies are for losers. You're supposed to end the road. No. Wait, what am I reacting to? Oh. Speak. I'm gonna remain silent.
Do you think holding shut your beak is enough to stop me from prying it open? Do you think your skull can save your thoughts from being seen?
What bro thinks I need to be a ghost gamer? Honestly, I would watch a ghost gamer. That actually sounds pretty interesting. I would watch real proof of a ghost, even if it's them playing video games. Gamer girl. Please don't put me on the girl.
You're less broken than I thought.
Okay, that's
Perhaps
good.
you need another lesson in submitting to your betters. Pick up that needle.
Do it. It's what she wants.
No objections here. I don't know what she's planning, and I don't like that we don't know what she's planning, but we might as well pick up the blade.
Alright, I'll pick up the blade.
You reach forward and grasp the blade.
Stand.
This one's easy. See? This isn't so bad.
The venom glands are in the head, pretty much above the upper teeth and a bit towards the neck, if I remember correctly. Okay, yeah, then you can just like eat its lower half. I don't know if that would be like good food. It might still have something in it that will be bad for you. But it's safer than the venom at least. That heel is a gamer girl.
Okay, yeah. We can do that. We were probably gonna stand anyway.
That heel, I don't know. Like the Oregon Trail suck at the poison doesn't work. Let's sacrifice that perryman to make it to Oregon. Yeah, don't try to suck at poison, guys. It does not work. It does not work. Also, don't pee over jellyfish things. That's also another thing that does not work. You could just wash it off with water, guys.
You can feel a creaking tension between body and will as you slowly rise to your feet, like two foes forced into an unhappy truce. The princess eyes you with soft contemplation. The moment seems to last a lifetime, the silent anticipation of what's to come dragging out the long, painful seconds. But all silences are broken eventually.
Jokes on you, Oregon shall taught me otherwise. Yes, because media is always accurate in its portrayals of how you should treat medical situations. You should always listen to the media, guys. The media is never wrong. There's no such thing as inaccurate television. That's a joke. Please do not. No. No. No, 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 no. Venomous snakes are wicked. It only injects the poison through pressure, and because their teeth are retractable, you get the sick creature design. Hell yeah. Oh, not the topic of pee again. You know what? This one was on me. I did start the conversation about pee this time. Also, I do want to say I do not like the idea of eating snakes. I don't want that. No shame if you eat them. I mean, I wouldn't either, but like if you're in a survival situation where you either have to eat a snake or starve, it would be fine to eat snakes, just, you know, what I talked about before.
To define
safe
me
part.
is to claim we stand on level ground. We do not. You are quiet shadow, while I am brilliant radiance.
Water can run out, but pee is forever. Actually, you kind of need water to make pee, so I don't know about that. Then definitely, as long as humanity exists, so will pee. I mean, I guess defecation is technically like a requirement for like proving something as alive. I believe excreting things is technically a requirement, so I guess you're technically not wrong. I just don't like it. Come down, Bear Girls. Yep.
Take that knife in your hand and slit your throat.
What? You don't have to listen to her. You're armed. Just steel your nerves, step forward, and end this.
And this.
Oh, we'll end this all right.
Your hand lifts the blade and brings it towards your throat. Oh,
Slady Princess.
your body is sluggish and unresponsive.
Slady Princess. Slady Princess. No, it just brings me here again. Darn it. Oh man, if only there were knowers of this game. How? Because there are resist options. I'm just not getting them, and I don't know what to do about it. Because this doesn't take me to well, my resist is fine, but it's very hard to kill a god. Oh, there's no shame in failing. I actually have to fail. I'm stupid. I did it wrong. I actually have to fail. That's my bad. Alright, I'll speedrun through it. I thought I had to succeed, but I already succeeded. I have to fail, actually. Enter basement. Continue downstairs. Dynamite grab.
From command, the blade.
No. Be silent. Pick up blade. Stand. And this. Say princess. Say the princess. And now I'm gonna choose. I'm yours. Pledge yourself to her. You're gonna take my hand in marriage now.
That's right. I can feel your heart opening to me. And there's what you've been chasing. The motivation that dragged you across the floor, bleeding and choking. I am destined to destroy the world.
Simp. I mean, I did put it in the title. I guess it's only fitting that we have to simp. What are we talking about? Why are we talking about eating shite? Please do not eat shite. You are gonna get E. coli and you're gonna get really sick. Please do not. Please do not. We are not dogs, guys. We're gonna get really sick. Do you excrete little creature? Spinning top rainbow? Wait, really? That's a quote? I didn't even know that. I probably just forgot. The natural extension of piss. What are we even talking about? Can you stop being gross? I really hope nobody's watching this while eating. That would be really unfortunate. Jellyfish and Siphonophore stingers are cool. They are like 10 billion tiny harpoons that work like landmines that stab into the toucher and inject venom/poison that way. Oh, I didn't know actually how it worked. I just know that they like I mean, I noticed they call it like Yeah, it's stinging. It's injecting venom, but I didn't actually know it was just a bunch of tiny little harpoons. Be simp.
Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart, as if it's a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new, and the world as it is now is overdue for alterations.
Oh, it's actually the first line? I didn't even know. I mean, but the lines, the order of the lines are random, right? You can get different ones and get different stuff in different order. So, is it the first one? Is there such a thing as the first one? Raw, not raw. Yeah, don't, especially in the context of what we were just talking about, don't eat anything raw. If you're gonna have to eat something weird like a snake to survive, please cook it first. There's a reason we cook our food, and it's because it's much better for us and it gets rid of the bacteria, and it's it's easier to digest. Please cook your food, guys. Good dietary lessons we're teaching today.
It's time for us to seize my destiny.
For us to seize your destiny? That's kind of I don't know, that sounds kind of contradictory. For us to seize your destiny, huh?
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say.
No, you can't just give in to her. Not when the stakes are so high. Not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong, trying to conceal you from me. Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
An echo? Rainworld reference? Sorry, we were talking about echoes just now, so I had to think about it. I actually thought about that the first time too. I just kept the thought to myself. Also, yeah, you're the next Gordon Ramsay slug, whatever makes you sleep at night. Actually, all of them are in order. Doesn't matter where you meet them, it's always the same order. Oh, I actually didn't know that. That's interesting. But your special recipe? Alright, sure, let's hear it. Media I recognize! It's from the thing!
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you? A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
Ah.
Rise, my little bird.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Break my chains.
And how are we supposed to do that? All we have is a blade. All you need to do is believe it's been done.
And what if I don't believe? What happens then?
You poor, wretched little thing. You already do believe. You've always believed. All you have to do is open the last door to your heart.
I was gonna say it makes it a lot less simple to also hear the narrator covering the lines. It just, I don't know, it's kind of distracting. Can you shut up? I'm trying to hear our beautiful big goddess owner over here.
It's easy. Once you let her in, you'll be safe and free forever.
Also, I'm not gonna read that line, slugs. I'm not putting that voice clip on the internet. You can't make me.
Please, don't do this.
I'm sorry, I have to. It's over, I'm sorry.
There's nothing to be sorry about. This is how it was always going to be. And it is good.
Alright, I'm done with this. I'm just gonna go sit in the corner. Let me know if we get our agency back.
Alright, fine, break your chains.
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
What a good disciple you are.
What happens now?
Nothing. And then everything.
I guess I have to take her hand. No, but that gets her taken. How do I get to the next step from here without having her either taken or going to the one where I kill her? Oh man, I'm gonna have to look up a walkthrough.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Okay, Slux, now you're just no, that's I'm not saying any of that. Gosh darn it, I didn't want to have to look up a walkthrough, that's so lame. But I might have to. Main menu. Darn it. How do I get to the... Okay, say the princess walkthrough. Normally I prefer asking chat for walkthrough, but I don't think anybody that actually knows this game is here right now. So I have nobody to ask, sad face. These are for the ending specific achievements. No, there has to be like a better one, right? These spoilers, yeah, I figure. I'm not sure. Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm not sure how to get the other one. I'm not finding like a very useful guide. It's either achievement guide, but I don't know which achievement is related to it. Or it's like full of spoilers and I can't read it. So come on, internet, be more useful, please. Replacing the... What are can be slotted in? What are they talking about? I don't know what any of this is talking about. Don't take the blade. Don't tell Princess about destroying the world. Just resist or refuse. Chapter 3, the pot. Okay. Okay, I figured out how to do it, I think. I have to not take the blade. Not tell the princess about destroying the world. Just resist or refuse. Oh, you have to not have the blade. I see. Alright. I'll just load from here again. Have any other ideas? No, I didn't, but I thought not taking the blade, but yeah, I have to just not take the blade. Speedrun now if I should get into a relationship with the princess. I mean, that would not be this chapter. There are other chapters for that. No.
But the words don't leave your mouth. Instead, your legs buckle and your knees hit the floor.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk? The last time we met, you tried to kill me. And yet here you are again. This time groveling at my feet. What a wretched sight. What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death? Speak.
The last time we met? I suppose that lends credence to our conversation in the woods. Still, whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
Travel more media. Yeah, we're dogeizing our way to Mercy. Except I don't think we're getting Mercy. No, I won't tell you. This option was not here before. No, I won't tell you. The cowardly voice. Just resist / refuse. Don't tell her about this. Alright. No.
You will.
Just do it already. It will feel so much better to do as she says.
Yeah, Shaming mentioned. It would be so easy to make them. I mean... Remain silent.
Do you think holding shut your beak is enough to stop me from prying it open? Do you think your skull can save your thoughts from being seen?
Can she do that?
There's nothing she can't do.
Confused. Meek. A chorus of submissive indecision. Is that why you came to me unarmed?
I don't know, I'm just really confident actually. I think I can beat up a god with my bare fists.
It doesn't matter. All of it is easily brushed aside.
Have you ever seen speedrunners that like beat the final boss with just the beginner sword? I'm just one of those. I'm that confident in my fighting skills. I don't need no fancy blades. I got them hands and you're about to catch them.
And there it is. I am destined to end the world.
I invite all kinds of freaks to the audience, oh no.
Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart. It feels like a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten.
To be fair, I'm not sure there's much that can damage her as a weapon. I mean, we've killed her with the blade plenty of times, even including her god form. So, I mean, the blade is plenty.
The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations.
I do think it wouldn't make much difference to have the blade or like, I don't know, a long sword or something. I think they will both be equally rarely effective. Also, hello, not only Magic Man. It's the first time chat, so hello, welcome to my channel. Hello.
It's time for me to seize my destiny, and you, little bird, will help me seize it.
The more the merrier. I mean, I suppose.
She's inevitable. There's nothing else for us to do but help her. Maybe she'll be nice to us.
Pretty sure can rip the block of the chain and use like a maze. Oh, definitely. Oh, I don't even doubt it. Also, I would love to see that. I think. Actually, let's not sip any more than I've already done. It can only go downhill from here. Don't talk about the walkthrough I looked up said don't talk about the end of the road. I already tried pledging. I should say no. I think I already asked his questions, right? Yeah, forget all of the questions. Questions don't matter. Information doesn't matter. We're just here to say no and be defiant. Because, I don't know, that's just what we're doing today. No, I won't take part in this. Refuse her.
You poor deluded thing. Don't think you can muster up the strength to defy me now. You already submitted the moment you entered this temple without the will to end me.
What is she talking about? She's talking about your ridiculous decision to come down here unarmed. But it doesn't matter. Don't let her talk you into bowing down to her or whatever it is she thinks she can make you do. You can still go back and get the blade from upstairs. You can still stop her.
Yeah, because turning my back on her is gonna go so well. What could possibly go wrong? Also, yes, it would be an Aura weapon. That would be very much Aura, and I kind of want to see it now. And I'm gonna be sad if we don't get to see it.
But we're already here. We already made our choice, and there are so many tall stairs between us and that altar.
I don't think we'll actually get to see it though.
You're right about one
a beacon
thing.
hope.
You already made your choice, and your choice was to defy her. I don't care how many stairs there are or how tall they are, you're going to turn around right now, take the blade, and save the damn world.
Even now your vessel twitches and trembles, consumed by conflict with yourself. But that part of you standing in hopeless defiance isn't the only thing resisting me, is it? There's something else in there. Someone else. A greasy film sheltering your heart.
Realizing we have claws, why do we even need the blade? I don't know, maybe they're just not sharp. Maybe we've been, I don't know, most of these floors are like made of stone. You know how like when you have dogs or whatever, they're not, maybe not dogs, but like cats. You know how when cats like live in a place with like hard floors, their claws kind of get worn down? And so they have to... Actually no, it's the opposite. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know animal analogies. I was just trying to say, like, maybe our claws are just kind of a little bit dull. Maybe they're just not sharp enough. I don't actually know enough about dogs or cats to compare it to that. that went nowhere. Whoops. The point is, I just don't think they make a very good weapon.
Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Yes, we're a weird, unsharpened cat. That's what we are.
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you? A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about?
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
Okay, Nerd is gonna get possessed again.
Are you okay?
This is every Discord mod stream. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Like, just get put in that leash. This is every degenerate convention attender stream. This is what every Denji from Chainsaw Man cosplayer sees in their wet dreams. You can't even say I'm wrong. Sorry, Denji cosplayers. I do apologize.
I'm fine.
I've always been fine. No, this isn't right. What do? We can't just let her control us like this.
I've been trying to tell you this whole time. It isn't about can or can't. It isn't even about will or won't. There is only one path in front of us, and we will walk it.
We'll just refuse.
Not even he could refuse her in the end. What are you supposed to do? We're all prisoners here. Some of us are just willing to embrace our chains.
Also, Slenderman is here. I need to stop putting my YouTube chat on top chat because it keeps filtering out messages and... Oh. See my 8 redacted as whatever it says. Ah yes, collect my pristine babes. Where make sure your YouTube chat is on live chat, not top chat, else people are gonna get hidden. That happened to you too, Slugs. You got hidden from me last stream.
When I see you again, you'll free me from my chains and deliver me to the destiny that lies beyond this place.
We will. I promise.
I know you will.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
But yes, welcome. I forgot to even greet you. Yes, welcome in, a very Slenderman. Hello. There we go. The apotheosis, whatever that means.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path... Oh, let me guess. At the end of that path is a cabin.
No, that's crazy. There would never be a cabin.
This is hardly a path in the woods. It's all big and weird.
Another witness to her radiance. Her hour is soon upon us.
Is this like Mount Olympus? I never knew that Mount Olympus had a cabin on top of it, but it does look like a godly residence.
This is bad. Oh, is it now? I hadn't noticed. Do you need a primer, Mr. Amnesiac? No, I'm quite all right, but if all of you would take a moment to settle down, there's something important I'd like to get across to you before it's too late.
I love how sarcastic the hero is being like, Wow, you're finally realizing this is bad. And I don't think we ever got to see the hero being that sassy in the other times. YouTube angry, yep. That's life, random but expectable. Hello, Dirty.
Is it about the princess? We already know all about the princess. No, I mean, yes, it's about the princess, but whatever you think I'm going to say, it's probably not that. Look, fine, just out with it already, yeah? But if I hear the words, "You're here to slay her," or "If you don't, it will be the end of the world," you'll have lost speaking privileges.
I like this hero. This hero is much more fun.
You two are just wasting your time. It's all going to end when we open that cabin door, which means it's already all over. What's the point of dawdling when the end is already written?
Awesome hero, agreed.
Okay, that nonsense he's going on about, that's what we need to talk about. You've been here before, obviously. Whatever you did before gave her far too much power. So you've got to cut it out, get to that cabin and slay her before things get any more out of hand. Are our thoughts doing that? Make her small, make her small, make her small, make her small. Shit, what if I'm doing it wrong? What if I'm making her even stronger?
We're addressing the thing of like how we perceive her shapes, how she actually becomes. I guess we're focusing on that now. But yes, make her small, make her small.
We've built a new god, and she is limitless.
Do you hear those two with their runaway thoughts? I'm only giving you the sliver of information I'm giving you now because things are already deep in the shitter. This was my last card to play and it looks like it's already made things worse. So hurry, cabin, now.
Don't mention the shitter. We've already talked too much about defecation in this stream. Please no. I found this game first time. I was like, I'm gonna slay this princess, no rules breaking. Yeah, they all think that at first. But then... Now hold on, I have so many questions. I'm not going to the cabinet until I have answers. What am I? I mean...
As you finish your inane question, the ground quakes beneath your feet. You feel an unyielding force pulling at you and your surroundings. The trees start to sway and then crumble, breaking apart as everything is drawn towards the cabin.
I mean, I kind of saw this coming when they said we need to go now, and I decided to yap instead. I kind of saw it coming that would not actually work. But I chose it anyway because it's more fun that way.
Even the earth beneath you seems to shift, your feet unable to grip solid ground as you're dragged forward along with everything else.
Thank you for reminding me, because I'm gonna write a PhD thesis on it. Yeah, I didn't know you were a biologist. Wow, how interesting.
The end of everything. The beginning of something new. The moment we open that door, she will be free.
Stop believing everything you hear. We just have to get our thoughts in order. We just have to think straight.
Sorry, that's on me. I'm the one thinking gay.
Any, words of warning? You already know everything you need to know.
Alright, I'll go to the cabin.
As you step forward, the cabin explodes.
Well, that's new.
You're flung backwards, violently slammed into a tree as debris rains down around you.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
You watch in paralyzed awe and terror as the princess emerges, her body unfurling from some vast space as she stands upright to face you.
Ah yes, the eldritch horror princess. Would. This entity may be giving me, I don't know, divine madness, but it's the kind of madness that certainly does make me sim for her. Hehe. I mean, what? Who said that? Me. I said that. Put it on record. I'm not ashamed of it.
The world bows to her. The ruined landscape shifts. Trees and stone and the ground itself succumbing to her gravity, orbiting her like a great black hole.
Finally, the little bird has set me free. This is always how it was going to end. And this is always how it was going to begin.
There's a loud thunk from the tree behind you as something embeds in its shattered bark. Your pristine blade. It's now or never.
Biblically accurate angels? Honestly, yeah, I'm 50-50 between that or an eldritch god. To be not afraid. Listen, if they had just said, take the blade or do not, I would have chosen take the blade. But phrasing it as embrace your new goddess? Listen. How can one possibly say no to that? How can one possibly say no? I'll save at least. Teehee. Embrace my new goddess.
This was our only real choice. Even the ground itself kneels to her.
It was all turned to dust so easily. Is he even real?
Fill the empty seat by my side. Join me for a new dawn.
Yes, my yes, my lady.
You fool. You can feel the pull of her gravity catch you, carrying you from the ground into the violent swirl of her orbit.
Come to me.
Her words are like a gentle tug, drawing you closer to the mountain of her body. You land softly on her shoulder. Her skin is warm and comforting. This really is the end.
I love the narrator slowly fading out as he's, I don't know, dragged away from her orbit or something. But hell yeah, we got to be the bird on her shoulder. She does call us her bird, so it's kind of fitting.
Is it the end? We're still here.
Wow, so pretty. The night sky waves into a textured nothingness. He does not respond.
There's nothing left but us and her. Even the dust is gone. The prying fingers were him. They were all him. And now he's gone.
She's the answer to our questions. She always has been. He tried to blind you all. But she broke through his lies, as she always would.
This perspective definitely is giving her like the Greek statue vibe though. Like if I walked into a museum of like Roman statues and I saw this, I would be like, yeah, that checks out. Very much giving. I know the aesthetic of like her godhood is not very Roman/Greek, but this is very much giving like, I don't know, yeah, big statue vibes.
What happens now? Even though the whole world's turned to nothing, we still exist. And if we're real, then there must be something else that's real, something that's been hidden from us. We have to find it.
This world is but an illusion, keeping us from my ascension. A play of shadows dancing on the wall.
Wait, why are you saying oh no?
Yes, she understands.
Wait, oh no. Also, if there's no slaying of the princess, then I believe this game is false advertising. I mean, there technically is an option to slay the princess, but why would you? Why would you? Wait, why did you ban Magic Man? Why did you ban Magic? You yeeted Magic Man to the void. I didn't even get to read the last message. The princess reaches forward into the textured nothing and buries her fingers in its divine flesh. Her touch is soft.
The flame may be snuffed, but the wall remains. This isn't just for my glory. You are a part of this now.
See? This is nice. We're safe. She's helping us. She's helping everyone.
Oh. Record tightens and somehow you feel it. The pain sits at the limits of your comprehension, like an endless sea of hands falling on you one after another before finally collapsing in on themselves. You lose yourself in the darkness. Oh, this is definitely different. I've never seen this before. Also, yeah, but they should have banned the mod. Sorry, Ray, you're getting banned. No, it's okay. Screaming untouchable agony, you have to stop this. I can't take it. You're hurting me. You're suffering in silence. I'm gonna say you're hurting me.
It will be over soon, little bird. Then your eyes will open, and all of this pain will seem but the fading memory of a distant dream.
Soon? Soon? Does that mean there's gonna be more? So many things we believed were real were nothing at all. Just look at the world around us, or lack thereof. Who's to say pain is even real?
Nothing is real if you don't believe it to be.
How about the fact that it hurts?
Be so delulu. Textured nothing is ripped open, and with it you are ripped open. Amid a sea of dissociative pain, you can feel everything that is you pouring out into the ether. And you feel something else, too. Anger, a need to lash out and hurt that which is hurting you.
Yes. Hurt her. Do something, anything, to make it stop. No. If suffering is what she demands of us, suffering is what we'll give. Why would I doubt our God? We can't endure this. It's all just words and ideas. We're only telling ourselves it's painful. It doesn't have to hurt if we don't think it should.
Make her suffer with you or suffer in the darkness alone. I mean. Sharing our suffering does kind of bring us closer together, though. That does sound kind of romantic, doesn't it? Misery loves company. I've never seen this either. Ooh. So yeah, friendly fire. You wrote your thesis? Well, you better send it over. I'll examine it for you. We've already established that in my Discord. We've already established that my Discord server is basically just an exam hall, and we do the examining there. So yeah, send it over. We'll judge your thesis. Make her suffer with you.
Who am I kidding? It's not going to stop unless we make it stop. We have to make it stop.
Pain is only a state of mind. Yep. Oh. You are a wave of tendrils racing against themselves, and down the shape of an arm, you snap around it. Relief as a massive burden is lifted from you. You are in one piece. You are in your body. Your eyes open. Before you is the massive form of the princess, arms bound by the textured nothing. Behind her is a hole in the world leading into something beyond, something beautiful.
There it is. Something actually real. I don't know what to say. It's just so beautiful.
Doesn't the mere sight make all the misery worth it?
What did you do to me? I was supposed to be perfect. I was supposed to be a god. I was all of those things. And now I'm not. All because of you.
She looks up with futile sorrow at something beautiful that sits beyond.
We could have had everything. If only you had given me a little more, we could have been free on the wings of my glory. Now we're stuck here. Forever.
We made this prison. And I don't think we can unmake it.
Oh girl, please watch out. Please be careful that you do not flash my viewers. What's your I don't know, your biblically accurate I slash. The whole man's shut. As it closes, the 10-year-olds lose their grip, freeing the princess as they retreat.
It's gone. No, how do we get it back? Can we try again? We'll suffer so much better if we get to try again, I promise.
We'll suffer so much better. I don't know about that.
It's so cold here. If this wasn't enough, then what is?
That's a lot of hands. But you don't get the opportunity to try again, nor will you ever. It's time to leave, memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go?
A window
Should
to
we
the
try and find her?
unknown. Become shackled to a divine being.
And is that a mirror?
Yeah, mirror, 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 we know. Gaze into your reflection. Unravel? Maybe? So as you reach forward, they're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Oh, yep, unraveled. Knew it. You've unraveled. You find yourself in a long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. I like that the hands are always a scale. Yeah, I didn't realize they were, but I guess they are. What are you all talking about on YouTube? I'm about to say some crazy stuff. I don't know, maybe don't get too crazy. Ban me next, I volunteer as tribute. No, don't say something to get banned on purpose. Being just stubbing my pinky toe in the corner while, oh, you're so right. You don't want to know how often I hit my, like, feet against, like, the corners of my bed or the corners of my desk. Like, this specific part of my room, I just hit my feet so many times and it hurts so bad. Does it make a wicked dream / nightmare due to, like, 4 hours of sleep I've got? Please get some sleep if you can, Woody. Wow, that's something, it sure is something. I'll turn this chat around. I want McDonald's. Yeah, Ray, mod, I want McDonald's, mod. Can we stop at McDonald's? Turn it around and such as refers to what are you having about? We have McDonald's at home. Do we have McDonald's? More like McBeesa's. I can cook for you. I'm not a very good cook, but you'll eat what I make, right? You would never reject my food. I like oatmeal raisin cookies. What? I'd rather what you have at home than McDonald's because you're the streamer. Well, too bad. Anyways, y'all have gone so off topic. I don't know how y'all started talking about cookies at McDonald's. I'll eat any stuff you make, thank you. I am now gonna start streaming reaction content. Me reacting to YouTuber drama. That will be the only thing I make. Since you'll eat any stuff I make anyway. I hope you're happy.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I am curious to see what it means for us to know it.
Yeah, you want me to react to bees? Yeah, I'm just gonna watch like beehive videos for like hours. Not say anything, I'm just gonna sit there like... Do you like the YouTube thumbnail face? when they make the honey. I like scraping gum off the floor. Slugs, what? Welcome back to Bees Alive. Today we're reacting to 10 hours of beehive activity. Honestly, that does sound like kind of a banger. I would do that for an April Fool's stream. Too bad it's already been April. I would do that for an April Fool's. These are just the usual questions, so... I don't think these are all that interesting, but I do want to know her thoughts on this vessel.
This one sits at the cusp of awakening. A new god waiting to be born. She will make for a terrifying and divine heart.
I will say, y'all have no clue how much I've been holding back from making any Lord of the Mysteries references during this section. Like, I've been so brain-melted by it lately, and I've been actively holding back and shoving me a god, an eldritch god, in my face, and expecting me, and saying the word fool, and expecting me not to make a reference out of it is really a test of my willpower. The amount I've been holding back is actually ridiculous. I should get an award for this. I should get an award for the best willpower not to make references nobody will understand anyway. Do you not believe in magic? I mean, define magic. Define magic. It's just a recording of the Discord. I think soul leveling is Peak Fish better than any other show. Yep. Totally, whatever you say. Generally speaking, not really, such. At times Beast Noggin, this beacon holds so much brain melt. Basically. Sorry for being lame, sorry for not believing in magic. Thumbnail of just a bee going to a flower, red arrow circle. This turns it on.
Not only magic man, thank you for joining my Hewwo kleiner dan 3.
You believe in me, huh? I'm happy you believe in me, even though I don't believe in you. I'm not sure I deserve that though. That's smooth.
Do not mourn her, for she has finally found her light.
I already asked all of these questions, so unless there's something different with this one. Do you think there are people out there?
It doesn't matter if there are.
Yeah, I'm just gonna check the dialogue because I don't know if any of it will be different with this specific one. Do you think the narrator lives in the spaces beyond? He does, but you're going to keep us to yourself.
It's nice to be with someone whose thoughts I can never know as mine.
Okay, one more. Alright, I'm ready to go
The
back.
next time I see
Keep up the good work, man. Yay, thank you. Have a good lurk. What was I talking about? Alright, I was gonna say about the brain rot. It is gonna be my birthday next week, and I still haven't decided what to stream for it. Maybe I'll just do a stream in which I yap about my interest that nobody here actually cares about and nobody understands the references of. It will be Bisa explains Danganronpa Part 2. But instead of me explaining just Danganronpa, I'm just gonna explain everything I like ever. That's gonna go great. That would not be a long stream at all. I know what you're talking about. That's gonna be very easy to follow. Maybe community games? Realistically, yeah, I'm probably gonna do community games. That's the actual realistic answer. These are just the usual. Okay, now I have to get the beast one. But I don't remember how to. I know I have to get killed by her being feral. But I forgot how I did that last time. I think it was... Okay, let me actually check. Because I can check in the memories tab. Where's the beastie one? Beast. Oh, I don't get to see the hints anymore because I already got it. That's unfortunate. I have to go to the cabinet first of all. Viva la revolution! Yep. I love killing monarchs. Do I have to take the blade? I don't remember. I think so. I think so.
You take.
I should have saved. Darn it. I should have basement. Oh, it lagged. I don't remember how I did that last time. Was Sun Jinwoo all over the place? I nearly cried. Damn, that's crazy. Didn't like me really, so it didn't seem like it was for me. I remember watching the first episode of Solo Level like being a time loop and otherwise kind of generic isekai. Wait, Solo Leveling is a time loop? Maybe I need to watch Solo Leveling. Everybody knows that I love my time loops. Surely it can't be bad if it has a time loop, right? There's no such thing as a bad media that has a time loop. I actually didn't know that. I'm just gonna continue down the stairs.
Still listening to reason.
I'm gonna say I'm just here to talk. I think I should drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands
Then
and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
we've talked enough. I have to get her out of here. Shoot. I didn't want to get her out of here. I'll check. No, it's the one where she puts us in here, but I don't know how to get that one, and I didn't save like an idiot. I didn't save like an idiot. I didn't save. Imagine if she hasn't seen Groundhog Day. No, don't worry. I know. I haven't actually watched Groundhog Day, but I know what Groundhog Day is about. Don't worry, don't worry. I may be media illiterate, but I do know what Groundhog Day is. Yeah, it's another freaking time loop movie. You need to interact with every time loop media ever. I do. You haven't actually seen it? Nope. Nope. I don't watch movies, guys. I never watch freaking movies. Required reading. I know. I can't call myself a time loop fan without it. That's a classic. It's something being a classic doesn't matter. I just don't watch movies and I don't watch series and I just don't know anything. All I know is niche things that nobody knows. My knowledge on mainstream media is just non-existent, guys. You should know this by now. You should know this by now. You should know this by now. When you're in the time loop of playing, it's watching time loop games that shows. Yep, something like that. Guess I'll just save the princess, so it's fine.
Judgment.
Yeah, sure, warn her. This is not the right one, but so be it. Which one are we in? I don't even know.
You.
Yeah, already committed. Alright, I'll go to the cabin. I don't even know which one I'm in. We're just balling. Actually, which one am I in? It kind of matters, actually. I take it back. Maybe because there's other ones that I can get here. Oh, it doesn't show what chapter we're in. I should have paid attention. Maybe we're in one where I can get one of the new ones. I don't think we're in the Spectre. I don't think we're in the Stranger. I think we might be in the Prisoner one. In which case... Walk away empty-handed, alright. I don't actually know, I'm gonna take the blade.
Good idea.
Having the blade gives more options.
Go in with blind hope alone.
Apparently I haven't done that, so that's good. To the basement. Where am I?
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few
what other visitors she could be referring to are we not the first?
Path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps.
I will say the voice acting in this game being so bugged is kind of annoying because I'm not on the line anymore, but the narrator's still yapping. And if I skip, I don't get to hear the first voice line. That is one bug I hope. I don't think they'll fix it because this game has been out for a while, but that's a bug I hope they would fix.
You walk down
it is the
stairs
prisoner.
And lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
This is the one that I used in my thumbnail, and last time I chose to get colored as well, but this time I'm not gonna do any of that. I'm gonna do something different. Read, not the Bill Murray movies. We need to do Groundhog Day watch along. Maybe another time. I'm already doing watch alongs and they're already not doing so great. Judges Part 4. I was serious about this. I think it'd be peak. Maybe sometime.
Should we be worried about the one around her neck? Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier.
Actually, the one around her neck kind of makes it harder to stab her in the neck, which is usually, you know, the fastest way.
Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
I'm not sure I need to do much of anything. Do you see how locked up she is? I'm just going to leave her here. This is the next one. Sit with her, slay the princess. First of all, I'm gonna save. Actually, I already saved her. I guess that's fine. Sit with her, Lady Princess. I'm not gonna sit with her. That's what I did last time it got me locked up. I think I should just leave. I think I should just leave. Do you see how locked up she is? I don't need to do anything here. Nah, I leave.
As if by divine will, just as you finish the thought, you hear a door slam. I'm afraid you won't be leaving until the task is finished. It doesn't matter how many chains she's in, without your intervention, she'll find a way out eventually.
I see narrator doesn't allow it because narrator's a party pooper. I think it would too. Movie watch alongs are self-explanatory, easy to do since it's just a one-time scout thing. I mean, that is fair. I guess having to do it regularly is a lot more annoying.
That's not fair. Unless you deal with her right here, right now, she will remain an existential threat to the entire world. What seems unfair to you is fair for everyone else. Huh. So it's not even safe to think. I see how it is.
How surprising. They locked you down here too.
I'm not gonna sit with her because I've already tried that. I'm just gonna translate her.
Without a moment of hesitation, you charge the princess, your blade primed to deliver a lethal strike.
I am not a damsel to be helplessly murdered.
As you move to strike the princess, she stands, her chains clinking as she wraps them around her fists.
Hell yeah, girly pop. It may not be. What were we talking about? I don't know. I forgot what we were talking about earlier. But she's still using the chains as weapons. We actually predicted this. We predicted her using the chains as weapons. Hell yeah, you go, girl. We actually accidentally kind of predicted this.
In an instant, they're around your neck, both of you dropping to the ground as she pulls them taut, bracing her body against yours as you struggle uselessly.
This is just as good as her swinging her brick around.
Drop it, or you die.
I thought this was going to be a safe move, but she's going to kill us. Just listen to her. Do what she says.
Maybe the Lady Princess her slaying? Oh, absolutely. That we just all misinterpreted it. Lady Princess is actually just her slaying us by being slay. Absolutely.
How many times did I warn you she's not to be trusted? But while strangulation can be very distracting, she's not armed, and you have your pristine blade. End her before she ends you.
I'm gonna try again.
You steel your will and refuse to give in to the princess's demands, ignoring the stars dancing in your eyes and the screaming of your starved lungs. You strike. You fumble your first few attempts, only making surface-level scratches and gouges as your arm flails forward, barely able to obey you. But a single focused blow was all it took. Your blade pierces up through her ribs, slicing through flesh, striking her heart.
I feel like this is the most genuinely I felt bad for her. Like this is not an expression that is fun. This is the expression of someone that tried her best despite being in a hopeless situation, and now I feel kind of bad. This one probably makes me feel the most bad out of most of them. I don't know, this just doesn't feel very honorable. Girl for those nails,
The
one
chains
deal.
loosen. The darkness creeping in at the edges of your vision subsides.
She didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, she just tried to defend herself. This one really is on me, not the princess.
None of this was ever very fair, was it? But I did kill you last time. I should have expected you might want some petty revenge. Unfortunately for you, that means you've dug your own grave. You can forget about me ever helping you again, even if it damns us both.
And just like that, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward. I don't like this. It was too easy. It was not too easy. We almost died. That's right. This was an incredibly difficult task, and you performed it admirably. Let's just get out of here. I don't like looking at her body. Plus, he said there'd be a reward. I'd appreciate a reward right about now. You have the attention span of a fly. How are we supposed to unravel the mysteries of this place if you're so easily distracted by empty promises?
Why is this just me? This is just me. This is literally just me. Like, anytime I do game commentary, why are you moving on? Pay attention. There's mysteries to be unraveled here. There's hints. Everything is a clue. Everything is a clue if you believe it is. There's theories to be made. This is literally just me. I feel called out.
It's better to have a short attention span in a situation like this. There's no use dwelling on the past, especially when it's already set in stone.
They put me in the game. Also, yeah, I finally did the job I was hired for. But no, you should feel bad. I mean, sometimes a job is just not fun, what can I say?
And especially when your promised reward is not, in fact, empty, and is worth all the adversity you've been through to get here.
Is it though?
Fine. But if we're leaving, then we're taking the blade. I feel exposed without it.
With your work done, you remove the blade from the princess's corpse and make your way back upstairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. You can think of it as sealing yourself off from an unpleasant chapter of your life. It's all uphill from here.
Yeah, the princesses we slayed was the friends we made along the way. What friends? The voice in her head? You consider the voice in her head friends? That's the only other people here. The narrator. I mean, I guess we made the narrator our friend by slaying the princess. I guess the narrator counts. We certainly didn't make the princess our friend, that's for sure. Yay, I love being friends with the weird bird echo in my brain and the voices in my head. That's very healthy. I love friends like that. It just gives them a feel to the sunset.
The windows. Do you see that? We used to be able to see the outside world from up here, but now it's just empty. The door. Check the door.
Open the door and accept your reward. It's gonna be a whole bunch of none.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
You don't have to act surprised. We could see this vast emptiness through the windows.
I like you, skeptic.
But if everything's gone, does that mean we're not gonna get our reward?
No treat, sad face.
This is your reward. An eternity of bliss, if you'll have it. And I suggest that you have it. Okay. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
Like hell it is.
That's bullshit. Let us out of here. Hell no, I'm pretty okay with this. I was hoping we'd get a better ending for saving the world. So this one is kind of similar to when you slayed the princess in the first chapter, so I'm gonna choose something different than I did when I got that one. When I got that one, I said, that's bullshit, let us out. So this time I'm gonna say, nah, I'm pretty cool with it.
I'm so glad you're keeping an open mind. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days, or months, or years, or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
Decades? No, it can't be decades. We can't go along with this. We can't let him win.
Did you hear the narrative? Oh, but the chapter thingy did say walk away empty-handed, didn't it? The thingy we needed to get did say we need to accept it. I was to die again. I didn't like dying last time. I'm going to accept my reward now. I don't know, I'm pretty happy. I mean, I can always reload. I'm just gonna accept my happiness. I don't want to die again. I didn't like dying last time. I'm gonna accept my reward now.
That's great. Congratulations. You've earned it. More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning.
I'm always happy. Smile.
He's just saying things.
The voice's protestations fall on deaf ears.
I love that you I love that you could even hear like this is how you know this narrator does a good job voice acting. You could just hear the freaking annoying smirk in his voice. He doesn't hear your protest because the person behind the screen is actually cool and actually accepted this reward. Teehee.
Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
No, you stop that. Stop all this nonsense.
You really don't want to be happy, do you?
The voice ruined your happy ending. I never saw. Freaking drawing. Yay, yahoo!
We still have a blade. Let's use it on ourselves and start over.
I guess we don't get a choice.
Suggesting you kill yourself. You shouldn't kill yourself when you have an eternity of bliss right in front of you.
I'm sorry, but we're not doing that. You slay yourself. Oh, but I liked being happy. Are you really gonna take it away from me?
That wasn't real happiness. The truth is still out there for us to find, but we can't find it here.
Is there really no other way? Because I don't want to use the blade on myself.
If it makes it easier for you, I can do it. Let me have it.
I can give it to the voice of the skeptic. I mean. But accepting my destiny though. I can always reload to here. I kind of want to just be happy. Look at y'all being happy in chat. Y'all are saying yay, yahoo, and we. Alright, nah, I'm giving the people what they want. We're being happy forever. Nah.
Don't apologize. I'm sorry.
Wait, why are you sorry? Your body lurches as your heart suddenly stops beating.
The illusion of choice, guys. The illusion of choice.
Are you killing us?
You'll forgive me eventually.
You goddamn spiteful bastard. Are you really going to turn down immortality itself just to make me lose?
I like the skeptic. The skeptic is becoming my favorite voice this stream. He's doing a great job.
Why should it matter if we die at this point? Haven't you already gotten what you want?
Oh, let's be happy. Nope, no happiness for me. No happiness for us.
I don't have to answer that.
That's all we needed to hear.
It turns out that it doesn't take too long to die after your heart stops beating. You collapse to the floor, everything goes dark, and you die. You're a genocidal maniac, you know that, right?
Yeah, we'll see about that.
The grey.
You're on a path in the woods. See, that wasn't so bad. And now we've got another chance to get to the bottom of things. Bit by bit, we're starting to unravel this place.
We're finding the lore, guys, the lore.
There are so many more threads to pull once you stop feeling. That's a little dark, buddy. You feeling okay? I'm feeling nothing. And I like that just fine. So you've been here before. Of course you've been here before. What count is it this time? 2? It's our 3rd. What gave it away? Your open discussions. You came around on that awful fast. Have you just been pretending to forget every time? I'm afraid not. Whatever other versions of me you've met in those other lifetimes were just that. Other versions of me. I just wish I'd been the first.
Episode to real world. Hope you have a good rest of the stream. Yeah. Bye bye. Have a good time in real world obligations. I don't know what it is. But yes, bye bye.
So you knew how all this worked. Why didn't you ever tell us? We could have used it to our advantage.
That's because there is no using it to your advantage. The more information you have, the harder it will be for you to succeed.
It's not like it was that difficult to slay her last time. She may have put up a fight, but her flesh is still softer than our blade. And now she's dead, and I doubt she'll be able to do much of anything from the grave.
You already slew her, and you survived.
Yes.
Then why, pray tell, are you here?
What can I say, narrator? We're just a little bit silly, that's why.
Oh, I know that one. The gruff one stopped our heart and we died. Why?
Because you thought trying to stuff us away in a corner for eternity was a suitable reward.
Was it not? What better reward is there than eternal bliss? You should have been happy.
We were bored. There were still answers that we needed to find.
It was actually working. And you killed yourself. I can't believe it. You ruined everything.
How does us dying ruin everything? What aren't you telling us? The world doesn't stay saved if you die. And if the world isn't saved, then that means she isn't dead.
It's raining. It wasn't raining last time or the time before that. The whole path is different.
Yes, things are different, aren't they? If this isn't the same path in the woods you're used to, that means that her influence is already spreading and you're running out of time. Her influence? What's that supposed to mean? It means exactly what I said. Don't overthink it, or you run the risk of making your task so much more difficult than it has to be. And what is that supposed to mean? Forget I said anything. I've probably already made things worse, and I need to stop talking about this now before I definitely make things worse.
Feel that sometimes you just think too much. Something you just say too much. Sometimes you just need to give it a rest.
Come on, tell us your secrets. Haven't we been through enough? Don't we deserve to know? No. Is there a reason it will be raining? If there is, it doesn't matter. If a bit of rain is the best her influence can conjure, then we have nothing to worry about. A drenched corpse is still a corpse.
Have you known I didn't want to kill myself last time? Yeah, I wanted to be happy, but they said no.
That's great to hear, but it doesn't matter because you still died.
Well, sorry. Victim blamer much?
No hard feelings, right? Of course not. No feelings at all? Speak for yourself. What, you wanted us to stay in the happiness void forever? I doubt that.
What happens if we don't go to the cabin?
She'll find a way out eventually and the world will still end. The only way this resolves is if you find her and slay her before that happens. We already know he wants us to slay her. Anything he says is tainted by his motivations. Turn around and leave, go to the cabin. I'm fine with either. So long as we don't just do the same thing again. That would be boring.
I mean, I do agree with you, Voice of the Cold. I'm kind of happy we ended up in a different chapter. I didn't want to end up in the same one again. Whatever happens next, it seems like all our answers are in the cabin. We might as well see this through and proceed to the cabin.
I'm sure you've already heard my words of warning in one of your past lives. You've already managed to slay her once, just don't muck it up this time, alright? What we do is entirely up to us. And we have all those mysteries to unravel. Isn't that right?
Not talking about the mysteries. Every time you bring up the mysteries, I just feel like I'm looking in a mirror and it's mocking me.
You aren't here to solve a mystery. You're here to save the world.
I am always there to solve a mystery.
That's what you say. But how can we be sure? We can't be sure of anything except what's right in front of us. Okay, but we should care about the fate of the world. Why? Because we should. I don't know. It's important. Is it?
Voice of the Bee. It wasn't even it wasn't even Voice of the Skeptic that time. It was Voice of the Cold. They're just all my voices. I guess that's more accurate. I guess they are all supposed to be voices in my head. But yeah, it's a little bit too accurate.
Yes. I think. For all we know, the world you're talking about isn't even real. Of course it's real. Where do you think you are? Somewhere else? Maybe we are. This is horribly unproductive. The cabin and your extremely important destiny await.
Alright, go to the cabin, fine.
As soon as you enter the cabin, you're struck by an overwhelming scent of decay, of mold and death and stagnant water. The once stately wooden building is bloated, its beams dripping with a black ooze of putrefaction, all but the exterior stone walls warped beyond recognition. It must have been beautiful once, but in its ruin, it is beyond repulsive.
So remember how we talked about ghosts earlier?
But you're not alone. You can feel something watching you. There is a figure faintly outlined against the rotting wood of the wall.
I think that's the first time that the princess is not like behind the door. This is the first time she's in like the first room. Because it's always either she comes to us and we're faced with her immediately, or she's like behind the door and we go down to her. I've never seen her be like in the room before where the mirror is, basically.
Is that her. It's like she isn't even there. See? We killed her. You're right. Maybe she doesn't reset like us. She certainly doesn't look the same as she did last time. Before you can make a move, the figure is gone, vanishing behind the door on the far side of the room. The door at the end of the room? But there isn't a door. There's a mirror, that's it. The mirror? Is this some kind of joke? Did you all plan this out before dying? There is no mirror. There's the door to the basement, the table, and the pristine blade. Huh.
Blade where?
That's strange. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
I talked too soon.
Maybe it's gone because we've already killed her with it.
No, this also goes down to what you are. What is in your head, Hewwo? Is it your head? That's a great question that I'm not gonna think about because then I'm not gonna be able to answer it and I'm just gonna be thinking about it forever. Are your thoughts even yours? Does free will exist? Is there such a thing as something you think, or is it just something you were already predetermined to think and your choices were already predetermined to be made and fate is real? And I don't know. Let's not go down that path. It's never gonna end.
But we had it with us when we died. And besides, everything else has reset. Why wouldn't the blade have reset too? Maybe it's because we've already explored that avenue. We've seen what happens when we slay her. Maybe this place has decided we don't need to try that again.
Where's the bongo music? Yeah, that would definitely cheer this place up.
I suppose it doesn't matter why the blade is gone, but you're going to have to find it if you're going to do this right. So why don't you march over to that door and make your way down to the basement?
But there is no door.
Maybe the mirror isn't real. Maybe it is real, and he's lying through his teeth to stop us from looking into it. But it seems like whatever we want to do, our next step is on the other side of the room. You're clearly hallucinating, but I'd rather not get into it with you right now. The door to the basement is on the far side of the room, whether you can see it or not.
We're clearly hallucinating. What a crazy thought. It's not like we have voices in our head. Alright, find a person mirror.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You must think you're looking at that mirror you mentioned earlier, the one that doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open the door.
And what difference does it make if it still seems as if you were making the decisions though they were predetermined? Yeah, I guess as long as you believe you're having free agency, you'll be happy, right?
It's so hazy. We should try and clean it off.
Alright, white mirror. Bye.
Reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. The handle is just a little to your right, and a little down. Yeah, we can see it now. So much for our reflection. We didn't need to see ourselves anyway. I'm much more interested in seeing other things.
Like the mysteries.
No way left to go but down.
Alright, go in the basement.
The door to the basement groans open. The air is foul and wet, so thick that you can almost feel it settle onto your skin in layers of grime. The stairs are coated with slimy algae, the wood rotted through in places, reeking of fetid vegetation.
How did he pronounce the word algae? Did he pronounce it as algae? Chat, help me back this up. Do you pronounce the word algae as algae? Is that a valid pronunciation? Do people say algae? Do I just not know? Do people actually say algae? That might just be a me thing. I'm not a native English speaker. I don't know. Yes, you say it as algae. I don't know how I felt about that.
A wispy figure watches you from the bottom of the stairs, face veiled in shadows, legs submerged up to her shins in dark waters.
Valid pronunciation? Okay, I'm just the crazy one. There are two pronunciations. I say algae. No.
There she is again. Barely. She's just an old memory.
Clearly, I don't talk to enough people. I also pronounce it algae, yeah. Algae.
Your eyes lock for a brief moment, then she vanishes around the corner.
I'm sorry about last time. Are we good? Nah, she's not gonna forgive us, guys. I don't think so. I don't have a weapon. There wasn't anything upstairs for me when I got here. Yeah, we should tell her about that, guys. She would love to know about that. Is anyone there?
You receive no response. Do you think she's upset with us? I don't like being here unarmed after what happened last time. I feel so exposed.
I like how this princess looked. I agree, actually. I was waiting until I saw like her proper form, but I do agree. I like the ghost princess.
She doesn't seem fully there. I'm not sure she's even capable of being upset. You aren't helping. Are you scared of a little ghost? What's she going to do? Look at us until we feel bad? She can look all she wants. It won't do anything.
Alright, I'll go downstairs.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A bloated body floating face down in slowly rising waters. Her wrist still bound to the wall by a heavy chain.
Oh boy, I'm not looking forward to this one. Knowing how heavy this game has gone in the gore, I just know that they're gonna give us like a not a pretty corpse, a gory corpse. They specifically say her bloated body. We're about to see a corpse, guys. Gore warning. just based off a gut feeling, a gore warning.
This cell is a dark and isolated place, with not so much as a window to allow starlight to penetrate the gloom. See? She's dead. She's not just dead. It looks like she's been rotting. So killing her does stick. Mostly. But if she's dead, then what are we supposed to do? She isn't dead. You clearly just believe she is. Her corpse is floating right in front of us. You can stop it with the mind games. If she's dead, then do we even have to do anything? How can she be a threat to the world like this? Your thoughts are cut short by the sound of a slamming door and a clicking lock.
That actually startled me.
You turn to see the shade of the princess staring down at you from the top of the stairs. So that's where the blade is. It's already in her heart. And yet she isn't dead. She is dead. Have you never heard of a ghost before?
Oh, for the love of... Can we not waste time arguing over the semantics of what is and isn't dead? She is clearly conscious. She clearly just slammed the door on you, and she clearly has a weapon. Your pristine blade sticking out of her chest. This is extremely bad. Catastrophic, even.
Be kind in the creaking floorboards of your house, the echoes of the people to pass, care about them. That's a little bit creepy. That's a little bit ominous.
Yeah, dead or not, what are we supposed to do about her? Slaying or destroying, if we want to be a little more death neutral, seems off the table. Yeah, this is tricky. But let's talk to her. See what kind of information she has that we don't.
Yeah, this is an interrogation now.
But she hasn't said anything. Are you sure she can talk like this?
Bold of you to come back here after what you did.
Oh, that answered our question. Why did you close the door? Let me out. Are you trying to kill me? What's wrong with you? I don't want this. I only killed you after you killed me first. We're even now. We don't need to do this again. Please, I'm begging you. I'll do anything. Just don't let me drown. Oh no, not the drowning. Is this for the last time? I'm sorry. Can you let me out now? I'm gonna save again. I know why she closed the door. She is gonna try and drown us. Please don't drown me.
But she doesn't answer your question. All she does is watch you in shadowed silence.
Yep, I had a
Hear
feeling.
that trickling sound? The water's rising, isn't it? It is, and it's rising fast. Oh, that's interesting. We've never drowned before. I wonder how it'll feel.
Bad, I bet.
I don't think dying ever feels good. Yes, how astute. Dying is bad and you should avoid it. How about you stop trying to talk to her and do something instead?
What a great words. Realization. That's not the word I was going for. What a great realization. Dying is bad. That's crazy. I never would have thought that. Someday your corpse will return to the cycle of life as P. I don't think that's accurate. I don't actually think you know your biology. There's an afterlife. I want to be a ghost. 100% real. I'm going to drown. Let me out. Are you trying to kill me? Yes, definitely. I'm not gonna keep yapping. These are silly answers. Rush to the blade or rush to the door? I don't think rushing to the door is gonna do anything, but I think it makes more sense than this.
The princess eyes you with a disaffected gaze as you rush up the stairs, but you don't make it past the first few steps.
I was gonna turn to a slide.
The door bursts open, a powerful wave of water crashing down towards you. You're swept up in the flood.
Oh, it was
Your
water.
head slams into the basement wall.
I thought it was like some weird fleshy mass. I was like, what the frick is that? It's water.
You come to a moment later, suspended in darkness, disorientated, only aware of the surface of the water and the emptiness above. And of course, the princess, hovering above you, watching in silence as you struggle to stay afloat in the icy depths. There's no way out.
I can't believe I'm being actually about turning into pee. Yeah, we're turning into worm pee. We're turning into maggot that eat our corpse pee. Is I guess. But yeah, I do like this princess design. Now that I get to see it more up close, I do like it.
It's so dark and cold. I think our limbs are slowing down. How much longer can we do this? Just keep breathing. We'll figure this out.
That's actually good advice for if you're drowning. First of all, your limbs would like slow down because you're going to go into shock. But yeah, just keep breathing. That helps.
Or we won't. It doesn't matter either way. But you don't have time to figure anything out. Something cold and clammy wraps around your ankle. You're dragged under, only able to take one last hopeful gulp of air before your head is plunged into the freezing depths. As you sink below the surface, you see it. Or rather, you see her. The body you found floating when you first arrived, its hand is locked around your ankle, the heavy chains pulling you both down into the unfeeling, suffocating nothingness.
I mean, it's not as gory as I thought it would be, but it's still unpleasant, so you know what? Fair enough.
I get it. We shouldn't have killed her. Just get it away from us, please. The past is the past. There's no change in it. There's nothing to fix.
Oh yeah, the magnets turn me into plant food first, and then the plant turns into animal food, and then they pee us out. Okay, I see how it is. Do maggots not pee? Was I wrong because maggots don't pee? I didn't know maggots don't pee. Yeah, that's hard.
And there's not a lot we can do about the present either. Not unless we think, like we should have been doing all along. But there is no thinking as you drown. You desperately try to pull yourself back to the surface again, and again, and again. Your icy limbs flailing desperately against the grip of her rotting corpse. And all the while her ghastly figure stares down at you, expressionless, as unfeeling as the weight around your ankle.
Your lungs filled with water, the same your mind filled with blood. In the end, we're not so different.
I just got drowned. I got an achievement for being drowned. Bye. Yeah, I should become peace. You're getting I think my noise cancelling will filter it out, but you're getting the tongue click of disapproval for that one. Your lungs don't feel nor will they ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns. Push the mirror, gaze to my reflection. Alright, the narrator's here. Hi, narrator. What questions do I want to ask you this time? I was wondering if I ever got to see you. What are you? Are you something like me? I was like you said before, or something like that. Has every narrator really been different? Do you have anything to say for yourself for all your humors? Everything you've done to us, do you think anyone deserves to live?
Nobody alive has done anything to you. I'm all gone. But if you and the princess want to smite the rest of them for the crimes of a dead man, if you really want to be that petty, there isn't much I can do to stop you.
Are you a part of me or are you something else?
I'm not a part of you. But that's all a matter of perspective, isn't it? From one vantage point I must seem wholly foreign, but from another, well, All the versions of me that have existed have collectively heard your every thought and driven your every action. If that isn't being part of you...
Yeah, why did you lie to me about not knowing about the looping?
Perhaps they thought that admitting to it would have pushed you to certain realizations that would have made finishing your task impossible. Maybe they were just in denial. I'm sure many of them were convinced that they had to be the first version of them you'd encountered. Anything else would have been too existentially unpleasant. And for all I know, each of those other versions of me could have had entirely different understandings of how this construct works. Who's to say which of them are right and which of them are wrong? Except for me. I can tell you for a fact that I'm right.
If you made me, then what am I?
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death. Soon I'll be gone entirely, and you'll be left alone with your final choice. So allow me to make my final request. The princess contains death itself within her, but I wove you into being with all the power you need to destroy her forever. Do it. Slay her, and rid the world of death and suffering.
I'm aboard. I've also been summoned into the real world. Hey, bye, lady. Bye, 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 bye. Oh God, I always knew I was special. Oh God, I always knew I was special.
Yes, you are special, unique even, and you still have a task that you need to do, and only you can do it.
I forgot what I picked last time. I did, in fact, forget. Did I slay her last time? I don't remember. I don't know. I'll see what she thinks about all of
I've
this.
said my piece, and my task.
I already
like
chose that
said,
before.
I'm just an...
Darn it. Alright, go to the cabinet. Bring the drown gray to her. I've missed you too. Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation? Oh, interesting that we call him the echo this time and not the narrator. But I'm the long quiet. I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means. I think you said destroy. Yeah, I think so as well. Alright, in this case, I'm gonna say I've missed you too. Shin furls an endless cascade of smiles in response and impatiently waits for you to continue. Do you know about the echo?
Every word you spoke found its way.
Okay, it's the same thing. I'm the long quiet. What happens now? So I definitely haven't done the thing where I can pick all the red options. So what happens if I just stay here without yapping? I think last time I did choose to yap with her rather than just choosing slay. So what happens if I just choose to slay the princess? What happens if I just slay her?
Violence has always been our language, hasn't it? If this is what it takes to save you, then so be it.
Oh.
I kill you, you kill me. Back and forth we go. Faster, faster, faster. I kill you, you kill me. Hollow eyes watch from the dark corners of a forgotten place, flooded by emotions left unspoken. The tide rises. I kill you and me. An ending is a passion that can only be expressed with a moment in time. It is a seed for a new beginning. To linger on an ending is to rob it of its life. And without me, all that's left to do is linger.
I have the red option for this one, but I know I don't have the options for the other ones. It's not gonna work. I tried to do that one last time. Which one do I want to do? I could argue my independence. I don't think I've tried that before. I haven't tried to reject her authority. I just want to choose one option and stick with it. I don't think I have all the red ones. I can't do that one. What's your shared humanity? I did choose to follow her. I'm gonna argue my independence. You act as though the world can't exist without you, but I've existed without you before.
Have you? Or is what you think of as independence merely an illusion? Without me, you can have no contrast. And without contrast, you have no shape. You are weightless and alone, suspended in the gravity of an idea too great for you to hold. A tiny island caught between the death of the old and the birth of the new. But you did not go quietly. You spat in the eye of that which would claim godhood, and through that defiance, you bound us both together. Without me, there are no externalities to resist. And without you to resist me, there can be no externalities. It is struggle that carves meaning into consciousness.
I actually do have a lot of the red ones, even when you become a shadow of a god. No, I'm gonna keep rejecting her. No, continue to argue my independence. What are the woods then? What is the cabin? What is the time you spend apart if not me existing as myself? Huh?
Time you spent away from me is still time spent in reference to me. Even then, both of us are more than our bodies. Am I not in the trees? Am I not in the cabin? Am I not in you?
This is an intense moment, but I do get to return to realm of dreams and nightmares. Ah, goodbye, bye 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 bye. Oh. Alright, I've done this one. Oh wow, I actually do. Maybe I could have done all the red ones. Damn, that's crazy. I should have done that. Considering to argue my independence, I wouldn't be here destroying you. I wouldn't be here if destroying you would leave all reality a colorless blur.
You place far too much trust into the ravings of a fearful and ignorant soul who overstepped his bounds.
There were monsters staring at me. Don't forget that I also have mod abilities. That streamer can stop you too. Oh. Spooky. Alright. Argue my independence. I'd rather trust an ignorant soul who died trying to make things better than a god who would let the wheel of suffering turn forever.
Intent is nothing. Wisdom is everything. I turned the wheel because suffering is a falsehood. A delusion. It is up to the world to free itself of it.
Because the mod for world, yeah, I'm the mod of B-Rod. I guess I know my final challenge will be, yeah, I'm the final boss of mods. Sorry to say.
Would you plunge yourself into a cold and empty eternity on faith alone? Would you destroy the only other thing like you to save a world you've never seen? I believe.
And argue my independence. If I need to destroy you to build a better world, then I will.
And if I need to spend all of eternity to stop you, then I will gladly do so.
As the clash between you obeys, the princess relaxes, smiling from a distance. The respite is welcome.
Are you still committed to my destruction? Or has your resolve started to waver?
It's different.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center.
And there is no Santa Claus.
You cannot remove something without removing the relations which define it. To destroy what you perceive as evil is to damn everything you perceive as good. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
I cease to believe in things you believe in when you get to above it all. What do you think happens if we leave here? Okay, I'm ready to go, but how do we leave? You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you. I'm not gonna just slay her again. I'll choose I must be able to change her.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have.
Yay! Hi, hero. What happens if I choose I can do it alone? I can do this
I don't
alone.
think you can. She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
Hair, hands, yeah, basically. I can do this out here, on my own. I'm gonna be stubborn.
You can't, and lucky for you, I'm not going to let you try.
Oh man. Hi. Wait, what's that noise? Oh, I'll take the blade, I guess.
That's probably for the best.
Under the basement. Here down the stairs.
We shouldn't keep her waiting.
I already tried just slaying her relentlessly. I'll sit with her. I don't think I want to be a god. You're the same as you are out there. I don't want to hurt anyone. There has to be a way out of this. What are we going to do? I don't want to have to say you, but I don't know what the other options are. I don't know what the other options are.
Well, I don't want to be at the end of that knife, so how about we figure something out? What if we tried doing this forever? I can do whatever you think I can, right? So, make me put it all back. Make me fix the Echo's construct and make me wipe our memories of everything that's happened. Make me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up. Before either of us saw the truth.
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
We're just setting to anything to help down the people out there. If you continue to exist, don't they continue to suffer? You already tried that. Yeah, we've already done that before. Is there any other way? This isn't fair. It's too late to go back to being a god.
Yeah, I think it's too late for that. But maybe next time.
I'm going to say my real hot take now. Oh gosh, okay, sure. You can do it here, Yumi. This isn't fair. I want to be here with you. I don't want to be alone again.
Neither do I. But we won't be alone for long. I'll be right
Get
here,
you.
waiting for
I'm gonna
you.
find ourselves back here. We're talking about this right now. How do we know we haven't done it before? How do you know that things won't end worse? We'd have to decide to do this forever. Is there any other way? Okay, I have to choose. I already tried the king before. I'll probably see a different one because she does seem to have some different dialogue, but my real hot takes. You're so hilarious, Slugs. You're an absolute jokester. I don't think this is the romantic one though. She's just gonna say, oh, okay. That's alright. But I can't do that.
You and me both. Whatever world you want to build without me, I hope it works out. Despite our differences, I've always loved you, and I wish you nothing but the best.
You're too nice. You blanket a princess gone. All you have left of her is a small, melancholic weight that sits the borders of your heart. Whatever action brought you and the princess into being was rough and jagged and left each of you with a piece of the other. By destroying her once and for all, you also destroyed a part of yourself, but the world hasn't ended. Things continue on.
She's gone. And I don't think she's coming back.
No, she's not. A small part of her is with us.
Is that a metaphor, or are you being...
Alright, I'll leave the cabin. I guess I chose that before. You leave the basement behind. And the stairs. Then you leave the cabin
It's
itself.
quiet here.
Alright, I'll set myself free. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel sensation in limbs you couldn't fathom. Everything here is you. You feel your wings, spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumbles and bound in agonizing tension into a finite plane. With a glass of the construct pressing in, I already did this. Witness of a new kingdom. I already did all of this. This was the same ending, but at least I saw some new princesses. Everything is crumbling in the background still. Yay, I saw a new one. I saw the gray. I guess this one is also from The Prisoner. I just have to walk away empty-handed. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave it here for now. I think I'm gonna leave this one a little bit shorter at 2 hours. It was an extra bonus one anyway. Everyone is busy, except for you slugs. You're still here. Journeys is here too, I suppose. But I think it's okay to leave today's a little bit shorter, especially because I'm back after like a week of being gone. Well, less than a week. I did one on Monday, and now it's Friday. But yeah, I will be streaming again. Either on Sunday I'll be doing moduling in my Discord, or I'll be streaming. Depends on if people are interested. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow I will be live on someone else's D&D like usual. Alright, I had a good time though. I'm so happy I can stream again. I miss y'all. Alright, I hope you had a good time. Bye bye, folks. Bye bye. Bye bye, slugs. Bye bye, journeys. Bye bye, everyone that's lurking.